There is a linen closet in Lancaster County that contains towels purchased in 1994. 30 years old, I held one. It was thick, heavy, and absorbed water from my hand in under 2 seconds. The kind of absorbency that brand new towels from a department store no longer achieve. Most new towels are pre-treated with fabric softener at the manufacturing stage to feel luxurious on the shelf. I asked the farmer's wife what she washes them with. She said soap and water with vinegar in the rinse. She has never used fabric softener. Her mother never used it. The towels are 30 years old and perfectly absorbent. Here is what your fabric softener bottle does not tell you. Fabric softener's active compounds are quaternary ammonium salts, Quats. They coat individual fabric fibers with a thin lubricating layer. Less friction between fibers means the fabric feels smoother. The softness is real. The mechanism that creates it is the problem. A clean cotton fiber absorbs water instantly because the hydroxyl groups on the fiber surface bond with water molecules. A coated cotton fiber has its hydroxyl groups masked. Water molecules bead on the surface like water on a waxed car hood. The coating accumulates with every wash because Quats are designed to bond permanently to fabric. After 18 months, the absorbency reduction is significant. A study documented a 41% reduction in water absorption rate. The Procter & Gamble patent for Downy, filed in 1960, describes the Quat bonding mechanism in detail. The consumer benefit described is softness. The consequence for absorbency is not mentioned in marketing, only in the patent. The towels in the Lancaster County linen closet are as absorbent as the day they left the mill. Salt in the first wash is the color protection step. Understanding why it works requires a brief explanation of how textile dyes bond to fiber. Textile dyes used for cotton and linen are predominantly reactive dyes that form covalent chemical bonds with the hydroxyl groups on cellulose fiber. Covalent bond is strong but not permanent. Hot water, alkaline detergent, and mechanical agitation all stress the dye fiber bond during washing. The first several washes are the highest risk. Unbound dye molecules wash out, producing that orange-tinted rinse water when you wash new red or dark garments. Table salt in the wash water creates a high ionic strength solution that affects the dye fiber bonding chemistry in 2 ways. Sodium ions compete for the fiber surface, creating an equilibrium that favors dye fiber bonding over the dye, dissolving into the solution. High salt concentration reduces the solubility of the dye, a phenomenon called salting out, making them more likely to remain bonded to the fiber. The Amish protocol: 1 cup of table salt added to the wash water for the first wash of any new garment or textile, only the first. Subsequent washes have less unbound dye because the first salt wash has stabilized it. After this, colors remain stable for years. Commercial color-safe additives retail for $8 to $12 per bottle. They achieve the same stabilization using salt compounds and pH buffers. White vinegar in the rinse cycle addresses 2 issues. First, it provides softness without the coating found in commercial softeners. Acetic acid neutralizes alkaline detergent residue. Detergent alkalinity is the primary cause of fabric stiffness after washing. Neutral fabric is soft fabric. Second, vinegar dissolves mineral deposits from hard water that cause gray, dingy appearance in whites. Acetic acid rinses them away. Lancaster County's white linens stay bright through decades because the monthly vinegar rinse prevents mineral accumulation rather than bleaching it away. Commercial whitening additives address the symptom, the gray appearance, without preventing the mineral accumulation that causes it. The towel restoration protocol for households that have been using fabric softener and want to reverse the Quat accumulation. The process takes 2 wash cycles and requires no specialty products. Wash cycle 1, strip wash. Run the affected towels through a full hot water wash cycle with no detergent and no fabric softener. Add 1 cup of white vinegar to the detergent compartment. The hot water loosens the Quat coating. The acetic acid begins to break down the Quat fiber bond. Do not add detergent. It reduces the effectiveness of both. Wash cycle 2, baking soda wash. Run the same towels through a second full hot water wash cycle with 1 cup of baking soda. The baking soda acts as a mild alkaline cleaner, that removes the remaining quat residue that the vinegar wash loosened. The combination of the acidic vinegar followed by the alkaline baking soda creates an alternating pH environment that breaks the quat fiber bond completely. Dry outside if possible. Line drying in direct sunlight provides the additional benefit of UV exposure. UV exposure further breaks down remaining quat compounds and naturally brightens white fabric through photobleaching. After the 2-cycle strip protocol, the towels should show measurably improved absorbency. Test by placing the towel flat and dropping water on the surface. Pre-strip, the water beads and sits on the surface. Post-strip, the water absorbs into the fiber within 1 to 2 seconds. The improvement is immediate and noticeable. Maintain the restored absorbency with the vinegar rinse protocol going forward and no further fabric softener use. Dryer sheets deserve mention because they use the same quat mechanism and create an additional hazard the label does not describe. Dryer sheets deposit quaternary ammonium compounds on both the fabric and the lint trap mesh over time. The microscopic wax and quat deposits coat the lint trap mesh, reducing its ability to capture lint and restricting airflow. Reduced airflow is the primary cause of dryer overheating, which is the primary cause of dryer fires. The U.S. Fire Administration attributes approximately 2,900 dryer fires per year to lint accumulation involving coated lint traps. Test your lint trap, remove it from the dryer, and run it under water. If the water beads on the mesh surface rather than flowing through, the mesh is coated with dryer sheet residue. Clean with dish soap and a soft brush until water flows through freely. Do this quarterly if you use dryer sheets. The Amish household does not have this problem because there are no dryer sheets in the laundry room. The complete Amish laundry system for a family of 6 as practiced in the Lancaster County household I have visited most consistently across this series. Detergent. A simple soap-based laundry detergent without built-in softener or fragrance compounds. The Lancaster County family makes their own from grated Castile soap, washing soda, and borax at approximately 0.04 per load. Commercial soap-based laundry detergent without additives for households that prefer to purchase rather than make. 0.08 to 0.12 per load. Commercial name brand detergent with built-in softeners and fragrance. 0.20 to 0.35 per load. First wash of new items. 1 cup table salt in the drum. Cost 0.05. Repeat. Never. Rinse cycle. 1/2 cup white vinegar in the fabric softener compartment. Cost $0.06 per load. Fabric softener. None. Dryer sheets. None. Color safe additive. None. Whitening booster. None. Fragrance booster. None. Total additive cost per load, $0.11 for the salt and vinegar. Commercial equivalent, 0.38 to 0.5 per load. Annual laundry cost comparison for a family of 6 doing 12 loads per week. Amish system, $94 to $143 per year. Commercial system with name brand detergent and full additive lineup, $343 to $560 per year. Annual saving, $200 to $419. Over 20 years, $4,000 to $8,380. The towels purchased in 1994 are still in use. The commercial equivalent household replaces towels every 5 to 8 years, as absorbency degrades from softener accumulation. 3 to 4 replacement cycles over 30 years at $60 to $120 per set. $180 to $480 in avoided towel replacement. Added to the detergent and additive savings, $4,180 to $8,860 over 20 years from the laundry room alone. The Lancaster County family does not calculate this. They wash with soap and vinegar and salt, because that is what the family book says. Because the towels from 1994 still work perfectly, and the new towels from the department store always feel better in the store. The family book never noticed that problem, because the towels in the family book entry have been absorbent for 30 years. Drop in the comments how old your oldest towels are, and whether they still absorb well. If they bead water rather than absorbing it, they need the strip protocol. If they are less than 2 years old, use the prevention protocol. The salt costs $0.05. The vinegar costs $0.06. The 30-year-old towels in the Lancaster County linen closet cost $0.11 per wash. The fabric softener your towels have been washed with costs $0.25 per load and reduces their absorbency with every wash. The family book has the entry. It is older than fabric softener. It will be relevant long after fabric softener is reformulated.